Hi, I'm Danny Hale. I'm at Acme Tools, and I'm here to introduce to you the new Max rebar tire. For about 25 years, Max has been making rebar tires. About 10 years ago, we went into one particular direction where in traditional tying, you have a single wire, you tie it with a twist, you're going to have rabbit ears sharp up and out, which makes most of our job sites a dangerous site. In our environment here, we put great efforts towards making it a safety conversation. So with our older generation, what we would end up doing is we would loop wire over our particular bars, and it would give us this bit of a mushroom tie. So this was a safety conversation where we could run our hands across it, not have to worry about our guys getting their boots, their shirts, or worse yet, our skin caught out there in the marketplace. So what we have here was, we'd have a number of our folks called the yeah buts that would bring up points. This was too tall. Yeah, but that's too much wire. That's not tight enough. And so Max took good notes and went back to market and came back. And after 10 years of following with this, which was state of the art, till January of this year, what we've introduced is the TwinTier. What we've got is two wires side by side, hence the TwinTier, that we're throwing over and actually catching. In the past, we just looped. We had a transmission that came forward, gave us some twist, and gave us this knot. But that we couldn't tighten much tighter. So listening to our audience, what we did is we're able to now catch it, receive it. Now it's 50% tighter than we once were. Doing such, we're also 50% the height. So in many of our marketplaces, the guys would tell us they'd have to come back and knock that down before the pour. We can eliminate that in our job duties. So now we're half the height, we're 50% tighter, and most importantly, we're using about 1/3 of the wire we once used. So in this gun, in the looping, we'd have 30 inches of wire thrown. With a particular new TwinTier, we're doing the same thing with about 6 inches of wire. Conversations here, we'd also have improvements where I'd have 120 ties to a spool, where I'll have 240 ties to a spool. If you're actively using this gun, think about cutting that tie time in half. But walk of shame to go get more wire. So we also load faster than we did in the past. This particular gun, we'd load in under a minute. We can do that now, a speed load, in under 30 seconds. Another advantage of the TwinTier is being able to double shoot, where we couldn't shoot two over the same joint before in the past. This allows us to shoot one over the other, first one pulling it in tight and the second one even tighter. Or we can do crossovers, or if we had to do cages where we were lifting them, etc. Very nice advantage, because in the past we'd always have that mushroom that we had to knock down before you can cross over and put a second tie in. Lots of advancements, but most importantly, the top three things: it's shorter, it's tighter, and we use less wire than ever before, and it's faster. Thank you for joining us and learning more about Max USA's new rebar TwinTier, the RB441T. Learn more about the machine as well as the wire options at acmetools.com or any of the local Acme Tool stores. Thank you.